this thing still recording? I get to my location and I totally blank at what I want to say. Hello and welcome to another video. I'm Swizzle Griffin. Now this video isn't like really big or grandiose or maybe all that impressive, but sometimes it is the little things in life that can just make you laugh. So sit back and relax as I talk about funny little things. So for those of you who may not know, I work in a warehouse, and my job involves handling product, which also involves sometimes taking it out of the box. And one such time, I start heading to the location where I need to go, and I get there, and the location is full of cases. So I start scanning. It's like, nope, nope. Little one in the back? Nope. No, the big one? Nope. What about this one? Nope. Oh, this looks different. Nope, it's the same. Okay. So eventually I find the case that I'm looking for and I start to pull it out. This box is 8 feet long. So I managed to get it on my machine and managed to keep it on till I get to the location where it needs to be. And so I go to open this box and I'm thinking, man, this thing must be long. I mean, it's got this long box cut off the top. I go to reach in. It's only 1.5 feet long. Apparently they had these little items stacked inside this really long box. So I start filling up the location. So I get the location filled. And now I'm left with this really long box. So at first I was just lazy and tried to put it on my pallet. Of course it falls off. So I ended up having to cut the thing in half so I could bring it to the compactor so I could throw it out. Now in another part of the warehouse we have these narrow aisles that are only wide enough for one machine to fit in. And the machines are computer guided. We can turn on a wire guide and we can just, yeah, we're going. Yeah, we don't even have to worry about steering. But when a lot of us are doing the same thing at the same time, it can get a little congested. So one such time, I head into one end of the aisle, and there are 2 other people ahead of me. So I'm thinking, I'll come back in a little bit. So I go take care of something else, and then I come back, and the line hasn't gotten any shorter. So I'm sitting there waiting to go into this aisle. And eventually I get to my location and I take care of business, and now I'm waiting for the person in front of me to finish what they were doing. And if you're ever the person in the front and you're still working, but everybody else behind you is waiting, you can feel the pressure. I have been there and it is not fun. You have about 4 or 5 people who are all waiting on you to finish what you're doing. So I'm sitting there waiting, and the person in front of me finishes what they're doing, and they start to head out. And right as they start moving, somebody else tries to come in the other end of the aisle, and we end up both blaring on our horns, so the guy got a double dose of, "Don't come in here!" Now a little bit later, I was back to taking products out of the box. I get to my location, cut off the end of the box, and I start sticking stuff in the location. Grab the first one. Poof. No, that wasn't too bad. And so I grab a whole bunch with 2 hands, and I lift it out of the box. Now my hands are like this, and the box is only about this big around. And it starts falling over. Clearly I did not think this through very well. Now the product that I'm holding becomes the tool to keep the box upright. Whoop. Oh no you don't. So now I'm like this. I got one hand on the box, I got one hand on the product. So I try to one-handed stick the product into the location, but it's a very narrow hole and I cannot do it. So I finally, I have to put down the box and with 2 hands, gently slide it in. I'll let you think what you want about that one. And stick the product into the location. And continue on my merry way. Well, that's all I got for you guys this week. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new here. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay furry. See ya.